Shelbies. We are back to our regularly scheduled programming this week. As you all know, last week Shelby wasn't feeling the greatest. Thank you to everyone in the comments who was responding, asking, you know, about what was going on with her. Just a little touch of food poisoning, but feeling much better now. Today, we're actually gonna get back in the garden because we have so much work to do. I needed to grab those batteries out front so that we could get them charged. They're rechargeable batteries, so that we can put them in our watering system that we have in our backyard. We grabbed some watermelon because we gotta hook the chickies up with some snacks, and we're about to head out to the backyard now. Tiffy, come on, let's show some enthusiasm. Very slowly. Okay, here we go.
Dougie always thinks she's coming inside.
Yeah, I don't know why they like to stand by the door. Like, I know there have been a couple of times where we let you all in the house because we wanted to see if you all would adjust to being an inside chicken for like a day, but you know you live outside.
We've never done that. I don't know what she's talking about.
I've definitely tried to let them inside the house before.
Not to let them see if they could be inside chickens.
That was what I was doing. I don't know about you. It is warm out here. It's weird because it's overcast, but I feel like I started sweating like as soon as I walked outside. Oh, the garden, I just look around. Literally 2 weeks ago, I went in here and I picked all the grass out. And as you can see, the grass has returned. There's grass everywhere. Tippy is also adventuring. We gotta watch this little dude because other cats are out here, as you all know. Staying out of trouble? He didn't have anything to say. Shelby put down the watermelon for the girls here, and they're already getting after it. Dougie, you like your little snack?
Dougie likes watermelon.
Oh yeah. We like to keep them well hydrated in the summertime, and to do that, it includes giving them a variety of fruits, but watermelon by far is their favorite. If you put that out here for them, they will tear it up. I feel like I'm out of breath right now just from being outside. It's humid. The humidity, I'm like... I also fixed us some water because I know we're gonna be out here working. I should probably put this camera down and get going because the sun's gonna come out and that's not gonna be good.
Okay, I already put sunscreen on, got my hat ready, because that's what I do. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if I think it's cute. I think it's a little cute and a little sad. I told you, or maybe you didn't know, but Val is our older chicken, and she's not laying eggs anymore. She's gone through menopause. She's no longer a layer. But she sits in the coop. I don't know if she thinks she's gonna lay, if she's hoping, or if she wants Dougie to think she's laying. But she's in here right now, and she's definitely not gonna lay an egg. She just hangs out in here as if she's laying an egg, but she's not. It's okay, Val. You don't have to lay eggs anymore.
Better seize the opportunity. Dougie's grubbing on all the melon.
I put one out there for her too. It's supposed to be overcast today, but the sun is coming out. I'm kind of was hoping it would stay overcast, to be honest. These flowers, you guys, reseeded from the ones I had last year. They grew, and I guess they seeded and they grew back again. So that was really nice. These little flowers are already here, and I didn't even have to do anything.
Shelby's the woman with the plan. Like I've told you all before, I currently am just the helper. I'm never really knowing what's going on ever. So I just go, babe, what are we doing? And then she makes it happen.
Okay, I went to the nursery during the week and I bought a few things, mostly just plants for pollinators, but they did have 3 different pumpkins at the nursery that I was so pumped about because if you guys didn't know, I've had issues growing pumpkins in the past. I got a couple pumpkin plants that we're gonna try for this year. It actually, the roots in the couple days that they've been sitting in this little, whatchamacallit, have grown through and started growing into this bed. So I hope I didn't just mess with the roots too much. But that's part of the plan, or like a large part of the plan for today. Get this stuff that I bought at the nursery planted, and then our seedlings are also sprouting, and we'll get those guys planted. Here they are. I think these are the comfreys, because these are definitely, none of this is comfrey. I think these 2 squares are what I did comfrey, and none of it has popped out, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that's all the sunflowers. This is cucumbers, and somewhere in here is watermelon. Cucumber and watermelon sprouts look really similar, so we'll get that figured out. But we're gonna get these guys planted. You ready?
The shovels, and I got my gloves.
All right, action.
I'm tired.
Stop.
It's hot outside, so we're taking a little break. As you can see, check these pits out. Oh, look at that sweat.
What the fuck? You better grab that camera.
It's fine. Look at that. It's good. It's good. Yeah, we're just chilling in the car. We have some errands to run. We need to go get some stuff from the hardware store for the chickadees for a project that we have for their coop. We just needed some AC because we're sweating up in here. Take a little break. I need a little nap, but we'll catch up with y'all soon. It's hot.
Look at them already growing tomatoes and dying at the same time.
Oh my gosh. How are they gonna... Maybe you could get a discount. Just got back from the hardware store. What we ended up needing to get was some pieces of plywood, which we'll be using to fix up the girls' coop. We're not gonna start that project today because it's like almost 7 and I would hate for us to start that project, not be able to finish, and the girls basically have a hole in their floor. Another one of our projects that we need to check off of our list is we needed a plug for this hose over here. Yeah, Dougie, we know. There she goes. Because we needed to cap it off basically on this end. We got this from the store that's supposed to hopefully be the right size plug for it. Hi, Chicky. Are y'all helping? They don't want to talk about it. Anyway, let's see if this plug ends up matching up like we need it to. Douglas, what are you doing? What's the problem? Look at that. I'd say it's a fit. That was a pretty simple project, and it looks like it's gonna work out. What we want to get accomplished for the rest of today is getting the rest of the plants planted that we need to plant. Kind of been bad vloggers today, and it was super hot earlier. We're getting around to that now. That's a bit cooler in the day. Shelby's over there working on that project. We'll go see what's up with her. You want to go check Val? What's up, Farmer Shelby?
Okay, I planted 3 pumpkins, 2 bell peppers, and this is a yellow pear tomato, which I planted last year, but I didn't put cages around them. They didn't grow fully, so I'm gonna try again.
It looks incredible in here. Look at those pumpkins.
Yeah, they look good.
Beautiful. Oh, yes.
This right here, the dirt is really hard. I don't know why. We had corn here last year.
And then I'll walk you around and show you some of the other stuff that we did not vlog, but we did plant. Initially, I was gonna try and dig a hole here and plant some stuff here, but these rocks are ridiculous. I started trying to like shovel through and it just was not working at all. But Shelby was like, that's where I want it. I was like, all right, I'll do it. And then after I think I have a hole that's just the right size, she's like, yeah, you don't have to put it there. So we ended up putting it in the beds, which we have plenty of soil up here. Don't ask me what any of this stuff is, but I can just tell you what we planted.
They're for the native pollinators.
They're for the native pollinators, apparently. So we got that there. This is new. We got this here. Oh my gosh, dude. The chickens have been in these beds.
They don't normally mess with them.
They kick dirt all over it. Babe, come look at this.
Come on, y'all. It'll be fine. Once they get used to it, they won't fuck with it. They're just... It's okay.
Heavy breathing. It's okay.
Oh no, this one broke. You guys.
We just planted that and they already destroyed it.
This is a hummingbird bush. It's a native plant to Texas, but I don't know. Maybe it's not gonna grow back. Oh well.
So they obviously went through this one.
They're like, is there something in here?
And then they touched this one as well. Oh God.
Jeez, Doug.
This one's not too bad, but...
So this one's not a native flower, obviously. Really, I put these flowers over here because this doesn't get too much sun. And my experience with the native flowers is that if you leave them in the full sun, they get too hot and they'll die. That's why I put them here, but this one I put in a pot because you don't want this non-native flower to get out of hand. This is a passion flower and I kind of want it to grow over this fence. Look, here's one. Beautiful. I try to plant mostly native plants, or at least ones that help pollinators. This one was just like I saw it at the nursery and I was like, that's so cool.
Trying to have a garden and have chickens is like 2 competing forces of nature. The garden wants to grow. Chickens just want to destroy. They're like mini dinosaurs back here just wreaking havoc. Look at them. They know they're wrong. But I think Shelby has knocked out just about all the plants that she wanted to get planted for today. I can't think of anything else.
No, the sprouting. Sproutlings.
Sprouting the sproutlings.
What do you call it? The sprouts, the babies, I don't know.
Sproutlings babies.
And we need to put the gates back up because the girls were eating the columbines earlier.
X marks the spot for the purple flowers. It's a brand new beautiful day, and that means project 2 is a go. I went and got the materials out of the garage that we're gonna need. Here is the issue. I'll show you a little bit about what's going on with the coop currently. So if we look over here, we have the girls setup. We got Dougie's eggs there. And then you see this massive hole here, as well as if you come from it down here, kind of got this little cracked piece of plywood and it's like caving in a little bit. This coop we got secondhand and was a little tricky here and there, but it's finally starting to give us some issues that we have to look at. It's really not that well structured. It's just like a little flimsy piece of aluminum that's caved in, and that little piece of plywood like I showed you. We're gonna try and make them something a little more solid. We have a thicker piece of plywood, and then we bought some other like strips of plywood, I guess, to try and reinforce it at the bottom. We'll see how this goes. We may completely jack this up, but we're gonna try to make it better for them so that their coop doesn't cave in. Project is a go. What do you think, Val? It's always so funny because when I want them to be vocal, they're not, and then when I don't want them to be vocal, they're like, whoa! Right, Douglas? Oh, right, Dougie. Are you excited? She's pumped about her new home. Ugh, nasty!
You pop stuff in my face.
Pollution. Oh, God damn it. Ow.
You okay?
Well, I was attempting to take that screw out, got a little injury as you can see here. And as Shelby will tell you, sometimes I can be quite a little baby sometimes. And so your girl needs a band-aid. Let's see if I can find our stash and get all fixed up. Feeling much, much better. Now I can resume the project. Hopefully there aren't any other injuries. I'm moving a lot slower these days because I'm injured. It's okay.
Okay, next steps are we need to measure that piece of wood that was holding out the slide. Madison's taking a break, and this pencil's broken, so I'm gonna sharpen it real quick. I thought it would be a fun time to show you probably the oldest thing I own, but I inherited it really recently. My grandpa, when I was a kid, this is like one of the only things I really remember because my grandma actually got Alzheimer's when I was really young, and we stopped spending so much time over there. So this is one of the only things I remember is this pencil sharpener, and like being so excited to use it at my grandpa's house. And it's old as fuck, obviously. If you mount it to a wall or like a desk, then it's much easier. Like you mount this, but since it's not, it's kind of hard because you have to hold this thing still, push the pencil in, and like twist it. It still works really well. It's like, yeah, and then it's just like, kind of complicated to have to try to hold it, but it will definitely sharpen our pencil like we need. And I kept it for sentimental reasons, obviously. Functional for pencils when you have to use them outside, because I prefer a mechanical pencil on a normal basis, but they break really easily when you're trying to do like woodwork. So there you have it. That was kind of cool, kind of fun. Here you go, babe.
Hey,
Up and Adam.
who's Adam? I ain't worried about him.
Okay, Adam. At them, that's the thing.
Okay, so question. This is a little thick compared to our specimen.
Yeah, good. That means it's gonna be better quality, hopefully.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that turd. We're gonna have to bleep it out or something.
Bleep it out. Bleep out the chicken poop. We'll be bleeping a lot of our videos.
Here's what we're gonna do. This is our broken specimen. We're gonna line it up, hopefully the correct way. And you know, it's okay, maybe if it's a little bigger. It's probably not actually, but it's fine. And then we're gonna just mark a line.
Okay.
There we go. So that's our first one right there. Okay, now we need protective hearing stuff because we're gonna need to cut some pieces of wood out of this. I feel like I'm about to pass out.
If you guys don't know, Madison's on her period, so she's dragging a little bit. And she says she has blood coming out of her multiple places after that little finger injury. But really, it's not hot today. It's not even supposed to get up to 90, and it's pretty overcast. So as far as work days outside go, this is not even that bad, babe.
I mean, Shelby's gonna be responsible for taking the weight of the team today, and she's gonna be doing all the cutting, all the videoing, all the chicken care, everything you see today.
It's starting to rain, y'all. Miss Val says, I don't do this. But we just got the wood cut, got all of our screws set up, so we're gonna try to get this done. It's not gonna pour, it's gonna be fine. It's literally gonna pour and then we're gonna be able to come back out. But it's like getting ready. It's not gonna pour. It's literally still sun in the sky, man. We're gonna make a bet right now that it's gonna pour. It's gonna be a good Texas downpour. We're gonna have to go in the house in like 2 minutes. I don't think so. Ready to get chicken poop in my face. Not your face.
This is gonna fall in my mouth.
Don't open your mouth. Push, push, push.
What am I having, a baby?
Stop, the wood's moving. We're gonna drill a hole in this piece of wood and at the other end. We gotta pre-drill it first, okay? It's not very long. Is it holding it?
No.
No?
You need a longer screw.
Okay, I have like really long ones.
Yeah, go get them. I'll be here in the coop. The first screws that we put in just now are way too short, and we didn't realize that until we got it in, of course. So now Shelby is off to go get we have some longer wood screws that are in the garage to see if those are gonna work out for our project here. I'm just waiting in the chicken coop until she gets back. So hopefully those work, because if those don't work, then we're in trouble. And it hasn't started pouring yet, so hopefully it does, so that I can win that bet I made with her. Finally get out of here, but before I do, this is the finished product for you all.
It doesn't look great, but it's functional.
Yes. We added all of these new ones here. And they shouldn't cave through anymore. Oh. Made it out alive.
Now we installed one roost dowel in the coop a while ago, if you can see it, this one right here. And for the longest time, Val was the only one interested in it. She was the only one using it. Well, Dougie decided months later that she was interested in it and wouldn't let Val get on it anymore. So I'm gonna see if we can put a second one in there. I think they might be too close together to where it'll make it kind of hard for them to get up there because there's not a ton of room. Right now they're not sleeping in there at all because they're very unhappy with the situation. So I'm thinking that it's probably better than nothing, right? And it's gonna line up with that piece of wood where you are, just like the other one. That's it. Almost done with the coop, but I just wanted to update you that Miss Turtle is still hanging out. She like wants to be my friend, but she's like so nervous about it. But I still love her. It's okay. Honestly, it's been a pretty chill day. We got a big thing that's been meaning to get checked off of our to-do list checked off, but also like had time to just enjoy the backyard, which is nice. So, what do you think? Yeah. Wherever they are. Everybody's having a chill Sunday. Madison's over there in her chair, but I can't really see her from here. But I like to be over here when Tippy's over here in case a cat comes from, you know, jumping over the gate, because he will chase them, and we don't want that. So I'm here to pay close attention to him. We sat outside for a little bit because it was so nice. It actually still is so nice outside in the evenings. It is getting into the 90s during the day, but like I think it's probably in the 70s right now, which is really nice. So we were just enjoying it for a second. Madison's acting crazy over here. So this next vlog you're gonna see, I think the next vlog you're gonna see after this one, we're going on a very exciting trip that's been planned for a long time. I'm a little nervous about it, and once you see who we're going with, you'll understand why, but we're very excited. And point being, we need to go through the fridge and get anything out of here that's gonna go bad while we're gone and make sure that we eat it up. And that's something that we always try to do before we leave town. Clean out the fridge for anything that's gonna go bad and try to eat things that are gonna go bad so that they don't get wasted, obviously. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know that food is something I often shy away from talking about in general. It's a little bit of an insecurity and a trigger for me. I've actually been working through that in therapy along with many other things. And so I'm just gonna try to be okay with it, at least on the vlog channel. Honestly, there's still a lot to work through, but I have these. I'm gonna eat these carrots this week because we're leaving this weekend, but we still have the whole week. So I'll eat those this week. Gonna use this in our recipe today. We got more lettuce that we need to work through, all the usual suspects, but definitely the spinach, it needs something done with it. And that broccoli is getting a little old. Yeah, the aqua broccoli needs to be cooked. The aqua broccoli. and our tomatoes, some other tomatoes are over here, so these need to be gone through. There's a few at the bottom that are getting questionable. So basically I'm gonna make a very greens heavy pasta, which is really good and healthy, but it's like super fresh, which is what I'm currently feeling in the mood for.
This is me. My name is Madison, and I'm opening this onion looking thing.
It's called a shallot.
It looks like a weird shaped onion.
Also, this is not sponsored at all, but if you've been following the vlog channel since, well, basically since we restarted it. I think we got these pots and pans when we restarted it in 2020. We've been using Green Pan for like 2 years. Absolutely love them. And I've been waiting 2 years for them to sponsor me, and they finally did. Not that this is sponsored, because we don't really do a lot of sponsored on the vlog channel. They sponsored me over on Instagram, and I wanted to tell you about it. If you've been watching us and thinking, oh, I want to get some of those pots and pans, Shelby talks about them and how much she loves them, 40% off. And that's the only reason I'm telling you, is if you are in the need for a pots and pan set and you've been watching us and thinking you were interested in getting a Green Pan set, 40% is a huge discount, because these things are not cheap. Like, these are quality, and that's why I decided to, like, you know, buy them, but not cheap. So if you're in the market for them at any point, that code should be good until I think March 30th is what they said, and it's just shelbizleee with 3 E's or 2. For some reason both codes are activated, but I just wanted to tell you guys because I know I talk about them on the vlog a lot, so yeah, I just wanted to shout them out.
Had to take a quick pause from my very important chopping duties to put the birds to sleep. They are pumped and ready to go. There's Douglas, Valentina bringing up the rear. Wormies. Wormies for the chickies. Okay, girls, you know the drill. They should be right behind me. 1, 2 customers in the coop. Val, hold up. Dang, greedy. Val, no, rude. There you go. Good, Val. Ooh la la, make it green. Turn it from white to green, baby. Let's go.
Just finished dinner. I'm gonna get Madison's first bite impression so that we can wrap up this vlog. You guys, okay, tell me if anybody else can relate, but like when the noodles get stuck together, come at me. That's the best part, you know what I mean? Oh my god! I guess for one time the first bite impression, but this is good as fuck.
We love that you loved it.
Where are my fellow noodle clumpers at?
I already know it's gonna be good.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I snuck a little bite of the sauce earlier. Ooh.
Mmm.
That's good stuff right there.
I'll leave the recipe link below, although I hella altered it, so I don't know what to tell you.
So that's all we got for you today. We're gonna sit down, grub out, and until next time, catch you later, Maddlebees.